Good morning, YouTube. I wanted to do a quick update while I am sitting in the car and just kind of let y'all know what's going on with my cycle and everything. I am on cycle day 9 today, and this morning I took my last dose of the Femera. This cycle he's got me on 5 milligrams of Femera a day. And I'm taking both of those pills at the same time, and I'm taking them in the morning. Overall, I haven't had too bad of side effects from it. I've had a couple of hot flashes, but they haven't really been too bad. So, but I've had a couple of hot flashes. I have definitely had a headache every day, though. And yesterday, yesterday was Tuesday and Monday. So Monday and Tuesday of this week, they did get bad enough where I had to take one of my Relpax migraine pills. And it's not a narcotic or anything like that. And I cannot take those once I get pregnant. But I felt like if I did not take it, then I would have a full-blown migraine, and I needed to be able to come to work today, so I took the pill. I've slept fine. I've been a little more tired than usual, but I don't know that that's anything related to the Femera, because I've just had a lot going on. I've been going constantly for the past couple of weeks, so I'm at the point now where I'm just beyond exhausted. School is super busy right now, and I work at a school, but my husband is in school, so it's just been real busy. And at this point, I'm just hoping that the cycle works so that I can stop with all the appointments and all that kind of stuff. But so I guess the last time I talked to you, I was getting ready to go to my HSG. Now, that's short for hysterosalpingogram. And what they do for that, if you don't know what they do, is they lay you down on an x-ray table, and they take a catheter and put it through your cervix up into your uterus, and the catheter is attached to a syringe that has radioactive fluid in it, and they inject that fluid up into your uterus and fallopian tubes. And if your tubes are open, then the fluid comes out the ends of your tubes and into your abdominal cavity. If your tubes are not open, then the fluid will stay in your uterus, in your tubes, and they know that there's a blockage. But it inflates your uterus and it fills it up, and then it comes back out. Some of it goes into your abdominal cavity, some of it comes back out. Gravity. So, the last time I had this done was before I got pregnant with my daughter, because we were having issues getting pregnant with her after we had lost our first child. And so they said, we just need to do some testing to make sure that everything's okay, because at that point we still did not have the autopsy results back from Charlie. So they did the HSG when I was trying to get pregnant with Cecilia, and it didn't hurt that time. It was not bad. I had like a little bit of mild kind of period cramps afterwards, and that was it. This time, the procedure of the part of getting the catheter into my uterus did not hurt. The part of actually inserting the fluid and pushing the fluid into my tubes and everything, it hurt this time. It was very uncomfortable. I don't know if it was because he pushed it more quickly or what, but anyway, fluid came out of my right tube without a problem. Fluid came out of my left tube, and then the left tube kind of curled up on itself. He said that the left tube looked a little dilated. The radiologist that was there agreed the left tube looked a little dilated. So at this point, he said he just wanted to watch it because it was definitely open, because the fluid did come out of it. But anyway, he just said he would watch it. So I don't know how he's going to watch it. That's just what he said. So at this point, I've had my HSG. I had all that blood work done last week. And I'm just kind of in a holding pattern. So I start testing on OPKs on day 12. That I think is Sunday. Let's see, today is day 9. I think that's Sunday. It's either Saturday or Sunday. Anyway, so I'll start testing on that. The way that they do OPKs is, instead of waiting for the test line to get darker than the control line to show a positive, they say that once you start testing on day 12, the first time that you see the hint of that test line even appear, that you go in. And they'll do an ultrasound, and they will start measuring follicle size at that point. Once my follicles get to 1.8 centimeters, I think is what it is. Let me look. I think it's 1.8 centimeters. I can't put my hands on it right now, but then they will give me the trigger shot. I got the trigger shot filled, and I talked about that in the last video about the issue of trying to even get the trigger shot. So I got it filled. It's in my purse. If my follicles are 1.8, then they will give me the trigger shot then. If they're not, then I have to go back the next day for them to measure the follicles to see if they're 1.8. At that point, basically I keep going back every day for another ultrasound on the follicles until they get to be 1.8. And at that point, then they give me the trigger shot. I will not be able to test early because of the trigger shot. It is HCG, and just in case you don't know, that's what hormone pregnancy tests for, is a level of HCG in your urine. So I will not be able to do an early pregnancy test. I have to wait at least 14 days or I will get a false positive. So it'll be a long 2-week wait because I've always been able to, you know, every cycle that I've ever had, I've been able to test early. And it's just, I know it's going to be a long wait because I'm anxious and I really want this. So anyway, that's kind of where we are right now. I'm going to try to do a video later today that talks about my pregnancy with Charlie and what happened there and the whole process of finding out that he had died in utero, and just kind of let y'all know the background and everything, because I do talk about him. It does not upset me to talk about him. It used to, but it's been 5 years now. So yeah, let me know if you have questions, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.